Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm so happy you're here with us today. My name is Aljenib, and this is your favorite place to learn English in a simple, fun, and easy way. Today is a very special episode, so don't go anywhere.
Hey, welcome. I'm Gakrux, and oh my goodness, I am so excited about today's topic. Aljenib, I was thinking about this all morning. I couldn't stop smiling on the way here.
Ha! Same here. I actually practiced today's topic in the mirror this morning. My cat was looking at me like I was crazy, but honestly, it really works. And today you're going to find out why.
That's right. So today on Simple English Talks, we're talking about something called shadowing. Specifically, we're going to use a simple, easy beginner story to help you practice your English every single day. This is for A1 and A2 learners, so if you're a beginner, this episode is made for you.
By the end of this episode, you're going to know what shadowing is, why it's so powerful for beginners, and exactly how to do it using a short story. You'll be able to start practicing today, right after you finish listening to us.
And we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried shadowing before? Or is this your very first time hearing about it? Write your answer in the comments below. We read every single comment and we love hearing from our listeners.
And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right now. Simple English Talks uploads new episodes every week to help you grow your English. It's free, it's fun, and it really helps. Go ahead, subscribe right now.
Okay, we're so ready. Let's start with the basics. What is shadowing, and why is a simple story the perfect place to begin? Let's go.
So, what is shadowing? Let me explain it in the simplest way possible. Shadowing means you listen to someone speak English, and then you repeat what they say, almost at the same time. You copy their voice. You copy their words. You copy their rhythm. It's like being a shadow. You follow everything the speaker does.
Exactly. And the formula is super simple. Listen plus repeat equals shadowing. That's it. You don't need a textbook. You don't need a teacher in front of you. You just need audio, something to listen to, and your voice.
Let me give you some everyday examples of shadowing. Imagine you're watching a cartoon and a character says, "Hello, my name is Tom. I live in a small house." You press pause, or you just try to say it at the same time, and you repeat, "Hello, my name is Tom. I live in a small house." That is shadowing.
Here's another example. You're listening to a song in English. You sing along, you copy the words, you copy the melody, the rhythm. Have you ever done that? I know I have. That is actually a form of shadowing too, and it's really fun.
Right. So you've probably already done something like shadowing without even knowing it. Today, we're just going to make it more intentional, more focused, so you learn faster. By the way, can you think of something you've listened to in English and repeated before? Write it in the comments. I'm really curious what our listeners use.
Now, why is shadowing so good for beginners? Let me give you 3 reasons. First, it trains your mouth. English has sounds that are very different from other languages. When you shadow, your mouth practices making those sounds over and over. Second, it trains your ears. You start to hear the natural rhythm of English. Third, it trains your brain. You connect words to real sounds, not just letters on a page.
And shadowing doesn't have to be perfect. That's the best part. You don't need to get every single word right. You just need to try. The more you try, the better you get. It's like learning to ride a bike. You fall a few times, but eventually, you ride perfectly.
So the negative form of shadowing? That would be sitting quietly, reading English with your eyes, but never speaking out loud. That is not shadowing. You have to use your voice. Can you promise us you'll use your voice today? Great. So let's now look at the story we're going to use for our shadowing practice.
Okay, now we're going to introduce today's beginner story. This is a short, simple story written for A1 and A2 learners. It uses everyday vocabulary, simple sentences, and natural English. I'm going to read it slowly, and Gakrux is going to help me explain it.
Yes, and here's what I want you to do. First, just listen. Don't repeat yet. Just listen to the whole story. Second, listen again, and this time repeat each sentence after speaker 1 says it. Third, try to say it at the same time. Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
Here is the story. It's called A Good Morning. Listen carefully. My name is Sarah. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. I wash my face and brush my teeth. Then I go to the kitchen. I make a cup of tea. I sit at the table and drink my tea slowly. I look out the window. The sky is blue. The birds are singing. I feel happy. It is a good morning.
Beautiful. Did you notice how simple that story is? Short sentences, easy words, natural rhythm. This is perfect for shadowing because every sentence is complete and clear. Let's look at some of the sentences more carefully. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. That uses the simple present tense. Subject plus verb plus time. Simple.
Here's another one. I feel happy. That's just 3 words. Subject plus verb plus adjective. I feel happy. Can you say that right now? Say it out loud. I feel happy. Go on, say it. Don't be shy. This is your practice time.
Now let's compare formal and informal versions. Formal. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Informal. I wake up at 7. Both are correct. In real conversations, we often use the shorter, informal version. But in writing or formal speaking, we might use the longer version. See the difference? Here's a quick practice activity. I'm going to say a sentence from the story, and I want you to repeat it after me. Ready? I wash my face and brush my teeth. Say it. Great. Now try. I look out the window. One more. The sky is blue. Each time you say it, make it sound natural, like you're actually talking, not reading. 3 tips for shadowing this story. First, read the story once silently so you know the words. Second, listen to the audio and pay attention to the rhythm and pauses. Third, shadow it 3 times. Once slow, once normal speed, once fast. And we'd love to know, which sentence from this story was your favorite? Write it in the comments below.
Okay, so now you know what shadowing is, and you've tried it with our beginner story. But here's the big question. How do you make this a daily habit? How do you shadow English every single day without getting bored or giving up? That's what this section is all about.
And this is so important, because doing something once is nice, but doing it every day, that's where the real magic happens. That's where your English really starts to grow. Consistent practice, even just 10 minutes a day, is better than 1 hour once a week.
So here's a practical daily routine for shadowing. In the morning, when you wake up, take just 5 minutes. Read the story once. Then listen and repeat 2 or 3 sentences. That's it. 5 minutes. You can do that before breakfast, before coffee, before anything else. Just 5 minutes.
Here's something fun I do. I shadow in different tones. First, I say the sentence like I'm really happy. It is a good morning. Then I say it like I'm very tired. It is a good morning. Then I say it like it's a question. It is a good morning? Same words, different feelings. This helps you understand tone and emotion in English.
Oh, I love that. Tone is so important in spoken English. The same sentence can mean very different things depending on how you say it. And shadowing helps you feel that difference. Not just understand it in your head, but actually feel it in your body and your voice.
Let's do a quick mini practice together. Gakrux. Say the first sentence of the story happily. Go.
My name is Sarah. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning.
Beautiful. Now listeners, you try. Say it happily. Say it tiredly. Say it slowly. Say it fast. There are so many ways to practice just one sentence. That's the power of shadowing. And please, say your sentences out loud right now. Don't just read in your head. Use your voice.
To review this section, shadowing every day means keeping it short but consistent, being kind to yourself, practicing with different tones and speeds, and always, always using your voice out loud. These are the 3 keys to daily shadowing success.
Okay, time for one of my favorite parts, common mistakes. And I want to say first, Gakrux and I have made all of these mistakes, every single one. So if you've made them too, don't worry, you are in very good company. Let's look at 4 common mistakes learners make with shadowing.
Mistake number 1. Reading with your eyes only, not speaking out loud. A lot of learners read the story quietly in their head and think they're shadowing. But you're not. Shadowing must use your voice. Incorrect. Reading silently. Correct. Saying every word out loud, even in a whisper.
Why is silent reading a problem? Because your brain and your mouth are different muscles. You can understand a sentence in your brain, but still struggle to say it correctly. Your mouth needs to practice the movements, the sounds, the rhythm. Reading silently doesn't train your mouth. Speaking does.
Ha! I remember I tried to shadow a documentary once. It was about science. So many big words. I understood maybe 20%. I gave up after 2 minutes. Start simple, everyone. The story we shared today, A Good Morning, is the perfect level to begin. Once you feel comfortable, you can slowly move to harder content.
Mistake number 3. Only shadowing once and then stopping. One repetition is not enough. Research shows that you need to hear and say something multiple times before it really sticks in your brain. Incorrect. I did it once, I'm done. Correct. Shadow the same story 3, 5, even 10 times over several days. Can you write in the comments how many times you're going to shadow today's story? Let's make a commitment.
Mistake number 4. Trying to be perfect. This one makes me smile because I still struggle with it. Learners stop and restart every time they make a small mistake. But mistakes are part of learning. Incorrect. Stopping every time you mispronounce a word. Correct. Keep going. Finish the sentence. Finish the story. Then go back and practice the difficult part.
You are doing amazing just by trying. Every mistake is a lesson. Every time you repeat a sentence, your brain gets a little stronger in English. Don't be afraid to sound funny or wrong. Be proud that you're practicing. You are already better than the version of you who hasn't started yet.
Now it's time for our favorite part, interactive practice. This is called Choose the Correct Sentence. I'll give you 2 sentences, and you choose which one is better for shadowing practice at A1 to A2 level. Ready? Let's go.
Option 1. Situation. You want to shadow a sentence about mornings. Sentence A. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Sentence B. Upon the emergence of dawn, I rouse myself from slumber at the hour of 7. Which one would you choose for A1 to A2 shadowing? Write your answer in the comments.
Of course, sentence A. I wake up at 7 o'clock is short, natural, and uses simple words. Sentence B is extremely formal and very, very difficult for beginners. When you shadow, always choose content that feels comfortable, not content that confuses you.
Next situation. Sentence A. The sky is blue. Sentence B. The sky is blue, isn't it? Which one is better for a very new beginner? Both are correct English, but sentence A is simpler. Sentence B adds a question tag, isn't it? Which is a more advanced structure. As a beginner, start with sentence A. When you feel more confident, try sentence B.
Situation 3. You're practicing the story. Do you say it once and move on? Or do you say it 3 times at different speeds? Option A. Say it once, slowly. Option B. Say it 3 times, slow, medium, fast. Which do you choose? Option B. Every time. Repetition and varied speed are the secret weapons of shadowing.
And here's your challenge for today. Take any sentence from the story we shared, a good morning, and create your own version. Change the name, change the time, change the activity. For example, instead of I wake up at 7 o'clock, you could say, I wake up at 6 o'clock. Or, my name is Ali. I wake up at 8. Make it your own. Write your version in the comments.
Speaking out loud is always more important than being perfect. Your accent doesn't need to sound like a native speaker. Your pronunciation doesn't have to be flawless. What matters is that you are speaking, you are trying, you are practicing. Real conversation is built on courage, not perfection.
Beautiful. And remember, whether you're formal, informal, fast, or slow, as long as you're speaking English, you're growing. That is the whole point of Simple English Talks.
Wow, what an amazing episode! I honestly feel so energized right now. We covered so much today, and I hope you feel the same way. Let's do a quick summary of everything we learned together on Simple English Talks today.
Yes, here are the 3 big things we covered today. Number 1, what shadowing is. Listening and repeating English at the same time to train your mouth, ears, and brain. Number 2, how to use a simple beginner story for shadowing practice, using our A Good Morning story as an example. Number 3, how to shadow every single day with a simple 5-minute routine, using different tones and speeds.
You are amazing for being here and for practicing your English today. Seriously, learning a new language is not easy, and the fact that you're here, listening, trying, practicing, that takes real courage and dedication. We are so proud of you.
Here's a little question for you to think about. After today's episode, which part of shadowing do you want to try first? Is it the daily 5-minute routine? Is it practicing with different tones? Or is it writing your own version of the story? Let us know in the comments. We genuinely love reading what you think.